Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Morning Stretch. I'm Tricia Sloma along with Amanda Perkowski. We've got Chief Meteorologist Matt Engelbrecht in the house.
Good morning.
How's everybody?
Good.
You know, driving is so much better these days.
Isn't it nicer? You can get back to the speed limit a little bit.
Close to it.
Close to it.
Yeah.
You still got to be aware of like icy spots. Yesterday it was crazy. We had some very light rain come through, and it was freezing rain. Had some slide offs in Elkhart County, and
Awful.
some problems. And that's kind of what we're messing with these below freezing temperatures.
I had to put some elbow grease in myself because when I got out to my car after our noon show, the window had frozen over, so I had to get all the ice off, and the warmer just wasn't taking off the side window, so I had to go to work out there.
I was lazy, and I just sat in my car and let the defrost do it all. I'm just so tired of scraping and trudging around in my boots. You know,
would
nice.
you rather scrape ice or push snow on the windshield?
I know.
I mean,
It's a tough one. That's
got
a trick
both.
question.
A little bit of dusting of snow is okay. I can handle that.
Yeah.
Hey, you have a picture. I'm going to try to pull it up
I
here
do.
if I can find it.
Yeah, so when it gets to this time of year, January, early February, I'm always looking for just little positives, little things here and there that end up happening. Right. So without me saying anything, what do you see there?
Oh, little heart.
So Mama Engelbrecht, Kathy Engelbrecht, she is over in Michigan, and she sent, we got a family group text that we're all involved in, and yesterday morning she sent this, and she said, do you guys see this? And yeah, it isn't, those aren't footprints. That's an animal. It's got to be a rabbit hopping in the shape of a heart.
Wait, so that wasn't her? She didn't just
Little rabbit steps.
step in there and like very carefully tap that out?
No, that was complete Mother Nature. She opened up the blinds and saw that, and she's like, do you guys see this too? And like, yeah. And
That's so sweet.
had some things that happened in the past that lost loved ones, stuff like that. So seeing something like that, it's like, oh.
I think that is a gift.
Who's saying hi?
Isn't that a gift?
It's nice. So,
especially with Valentine's Day coming up. I love it.
Yeah.
Have you ever sent the kids out with like food coloring and like do, different designs in the snow?
No. Our dog does that for us.
Their own designs.
It does.
I see what you did there.
See the shape he made, guys?
Yeah. Don't eat that. Don't eat it.
Lemonade flavor.
Yeah, there's the yellow snow and the brown snow. There's all sorts of natural dyes to put out there.
Well, hey, I know we're just getting started here, but I want to take a quick break because when we come back, there's actually some designs in the snow that is pretty cool over at Notre Dame, and we'll talk about it when we get back, okay?
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Morning Stretch. Have you guys been creative at all outside? It's been too cold for me to play outside in the snow.
Yeah.
besides bunny rabbits making heart shapes with your family? What do you think, Matt? The boys make any snowmen or anything?
We do what you'd expect with a scientist father. We do experiments outside.
Ooh.
And we do when it got really cold, the bubbles.
Wait.
We take bubbles out.
What happened there?
They freeze.
Oh, it's amazing. You got to be safe. I mean, obviously, you got to cover up any exposed skin, but it has to be really cold. We're talking like 2-3 degrees. If you're down below 0, it's even better. And you take bubbles outside and you blow bubbles, and you can actually watch the freezing process happen.
Oh.
That's part 1. Part 2 is that if you get the bubbles to fly in the air and they freeze, when you go to pop them, it's almost like lenses, contact lenses. It's that kind of film, and it doesn't act like it's supposed to, and it's just this really cool way of observing nature.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did it work?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We do it every year.
It's amazing. I saw some people do something similar with their spaghetti. They were taking their spaghetti out, stretching it out. It would freeze, and then they would just leave the fork on the spaghetti hanging, so it looked like some ghost was eating their spaghetti or something. The power of the freezing temperatures.
Have you seen the people do it with their hair?
Oh, I mean, the swim team just has that happen by mistake all the time.
Naturally, they go out with their hair wet. Some people are tipping their heads completely over, letting it freeze, and then they stand up and their hair is standing on end.
That's fantastic.
I know, but that's crazy. Something that's really impressive, though, is what's going on over at Notre Dame. I'm going to let Amanda take the lead on this because, you know, you went to Notre Dame. You know how creative and crafty the students get, especially when there's cabin fever setting in, and they all have to go to classes still and everything, but boy, some have some free time on their hands.
Apparently so. They were putting in the work. You can see it right there.
So cool.
Amazing work of art. They built actually what they termed a St. Olaf's Chapel, and it was all built by students in a dormitory there. It was headed by Liam Devine, who actually grew up building these sort of structures, these forts with his dad growing up. And then he brought this same love of crafting with the ice to Notre Dame's campus, and they made a basilica similar to the basilica, because you can see it there. And they even were able to hold a mass, but it's just amazing. The intricacy, like the crucifix there, that they put into this building.
I love it.
Spirit in the Sky. Did you guys hear that?
I did.
I did.
Great song.
Playing behind them.
Let's hear from the creators themselves.
We can say the key to building it actually came around, especially with the arches, when we found a car hood from one of our old fundraisers. Yes. We smashed a car to raise money for St. Adalbert's in town, and then we found it in the storage room downstairs, and we were able to suspend it with 2 ladders from bunk beds in the dorm, and then that became the frame that we put up the ice blocks on with the mortar, kind of filling it with slushies.
That's ingenuity at its finest. So impressive. I just can't believe how tall it is that you can actually go inside this chapel. It's pretty spectacular.
Yeah,
I love it.
You look at the windows. So you got the stained glass windows on the actual chapel. They used ice to do it, and you can see the windows it's actually ice to represent stained glass windows. I mean, ingenuity is amazing.
And then
very
more
impressive.
than just like a gathering space where they played music and hung out in community, they
the
actually
key to
held
building it-
a mass, which was amazing. That took place last night at 10 p.m. And the chaplain for the Notre Dame men's basketball, who's beloved by a lot of Notre Dame fans and students alike, he was the one who actually was the priest for that service.
Father Pete.
Yes. So this is kind of an insider thing. If you've ever been to a Notre Dame football game and you're confused by when there's this priest on TV and everyone starts screaming.
They just go nuts.
They go nuts. That is Father Pete.
Yep.
And this is the priest that actually led this service. But he is just so beloved. He runs the campus ministry at Notre Dame and just a fun guy all around. So sweet. He also actually leads a freshman year class called Moreau, and everybody is gunning for that class every year. They're like, I want to be with legendary icon Father Pete. So.
I love that so much.
Great.
Hey, we have a lot to look forward to this weekend. Coming up is the Super Bowl, but there's also the Puppy Bowl. And when we come back, we're going to tell you about some local stars that are going to be seen in the Puppy Bowl and maybe how you can help them in their contest. We'll be right back. Hi, everybody.
That's great.
Welcome back. We're glad you're joining us on the morning stretch. And, just to help you pass the time, if you're too cooped up, maybe you should enjoy some football or the Puppy Bowl.
Puppy Bowl, a tradition unlike any other. We've been watching it since the first inception of the Puppy Bowl.
Really?
Are you serious?
This is the first year I've heard of it.
Yep, it was about the same time we got Flurry, so that would have been 12 years ago.
Wow.
12, 13 years ago.
Wow. There is a local group. It's called Homeward Bound Animal Welfare Group. They actually have several dogs, these little puppies, in the competition. But there's one in particular, and we're going to get his video up here.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Rhett. This is
Rhett.
Rhett. Munchy, 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 munchy. I mean, do you think he's going to grow into those ears?
Oh, my
They're so
goodness.
fluffy.
He's a basset hound, and he is actually getting votes, and he's getting quite a few. That has actually pushed him into the finals.
This is so funny. He's so skilled.
The ears are over before the legs.
Maybe.
Yeah,
he did it. Let's go.
Proud of you, Rhett.
Look at him.
Buddy.
Says right there, Mishawaka, Indiana. Way to go,
Hey,
Rhett.
but you can support him online on Facebook, right, Tricia?
Yeah, it's really easy. In fact, the links are available on Facebook. We have it on our website, WNDU.com. We just encourage you to look at that.
Nom, 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 nom.
Those ears come in really fast. But what we encourage you to do is go to our website, WNDU.com. You can click on this story. We have the links right there. When you vote, it only takes a few seconds, and it does help Rhett.
Hey, I know that guy.
What?
Oh, I loved it.
Matt?
We had a basset hound growing up. Oh, my goodness.
What was your basset hound's name?
Dottie.
Dottie.
There's a white dot on our booty, so I called her Dottie.
We had a basset hound growing up when I was wee little, and her name was Chloe.
Chloe. Yeah, you never forget, obviously the ears, but
The
they're
eyes.
hound dogs. Yeah.
The sad.
They're
and
big.
the
Oh, there it is. That.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Who let the dogs out?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Trisha and Matt. Who?
And she was pointing out, actually, if you look in this footage, the feet. Now Rhett's feet are very, very big. He kind of clumps
gosh,
around.
you're
like,
right.
Like duck feet. That's how big they are.
And look, as he tries to jump over. Come
Go
on,
You
get
got
it.
this. It's only,
like,
7 months?
I think he's now
they're
8.
8 months old.
Yeah.
So still a puppy.
The back legs are kind of hanging back, but
So
that's all
sweet.
right.
But with these cold temperatures outside and this being a Mishawaka-based dog, Matt, what are some reminders for our furry friends when they're going outside right now?
I mean, paws like that, you got to take care of them.
Oh, yeah.
You got to make sure that if you're going to be taking them on walks that have been treated, salt or any kind of treatment, that you're wiping them off before they go back inside. And of course, if they're cold or if you're cold, we're all cold. So make sure that you're taking short breaks.
Well, and I think
Long
we're
breaks.
finally catching a break in the temperatures. You
Yeah.
pointed out all morning long, we're still below normal, but it just feels so much warmer because of just how bitter cold it was last week.
No, and your reaction to it, mild. Your reaction was, it's mild. And it is.
feels
25
better.
degrees in sun feels so different than 2 and cloudy.
Yeah, your face doesn't hurt as much.
as much. Emphasis on as much.
Because Amanda said, my face still hurts.
A little bit. It's still cold out there, and tomorrow we're back into the single digits, so back
just for
to
the
the
morning.
face hurt.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys be safe out there, and thanks for joining us on the Morning Stretch.
Have a great day.
Bye. We'll try this again. I'm going to put it one more time.
Yeah!